Welcome to Getting Creative with Carrie Ann. Today we are going to make some simple butterflies. First we're going to sketch one out and then we will freehand one as well. So take your pencil and we're going to sketch a butterfly out. So their wings usually go out like this. They come down like that, and then we have another secondary wing on the bottom that generally comes out like that. So you want to try and kind of make it symmetrical as you can. You can skew it just a little bit and it looks like it's flying, but we will just make a very simple sketch. If you're trying to make a specific butterfly, then I suggest looking at a picture and making sure you're getting the angles right, because they all look just a little bit different. So they do. Alright, and then we have the bottom. There, it doesn't have to be perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to color it with a base color first. I'm going to make mine yellow and orange. So what I'm going to do is take my transparent yellow, because I like how that one blends with the oranges, and I fill in the whole thing, making sure my brush is really wet so it saturates that color out. And I fill in all of my spots, and then I'm going to take a little bit of orange with that wet on wet technique and sprinkle it throughout. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure it's nice and wet in there. And again, take my orange and kind of sprinkle it throughout. And just let it dry on its own. With that, we're going to let that dry while we work on our other one. So for the freehand butterfly, just like we did in the last video with our dragonfly, you want to pick a body color. So I'm going to do like a dark blue and black, and we're going to have it be flying in the air, so it's not the wings aren't going to be out, they're going to be up a little bit because it's flapping upwards. So he's going to be sideways here. So first you make the body, and you'll see most of a butterfly's body when it flies. So just a little bit of the body. Maybe if you're feeling confident, you can use your paintbrush to make the antenna. Mine's a little thick. That's okay. We can fix that. A little bit of water and a smaller brush. Mistakes happen for sure. Maybe he's got big antennas. There we go. Good enough. Alright, now we want to do his wings. I'm going to make this one a blue color as well. Now the underside of a butterfly is generally a lot lighter in color than the top side. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a lighter blue to make the wings. and you're just going to freehand it. So you're going to go up, maybe I want to go up a little further. You just kind of eyeball it. It doesn't have to be the exact shape of what you believe a butterfly to be, because this is just a silhouette of a butterfly. Now I'm making sure not to touch my body, but you can if you want. If you do that, then the flow of paint will go upwards. If you want to do that, you can. Or if it accidentally touches, that's all right too. Now we're going to do the bottom wing, which is curved down just a little bit like that, and comes all the way up. And I'm letting the wings be separate for this silhouette. But on a real butterfly, obviously it wouldn't be separate. There we go. I like the shape of that wing. You can just keep playing with it until you are satisfied with what you see. Now I'm going to make a little bit of a darker wing up top, because we're going to see a little bit of that wing. So we'll pick just a blue that's just a tad darker, or use a lot more paint from the other. And let's see here. Go that way, and we'll just come back around like that. There we go. So just like that. So it's like it has two wings there. I like that. Let's visit this one again. It does need to dry some more, but we can work in the middle. So we are going to make the body of this butterfly black. And if you hit your yellow, that's okay. Just like so. What I like to do is wash my brush or rinse my brush, dry it really nice, and then you can make a lighter tone on your body, and it just makes it more rounded. Now if we take a smaller brush, we can do the antenna without making them too big. Take my smaller 0 size brush, just like that. And sometimes butterflies are a little bit different shaped up top here. Alright, we will wait for that other butterfly to dry. Alright, once this butterfly is dry to the touch, you're going to take your number 2 brush, or a small brush of any kind, and we're going to use black to go around the edges. So we're going to go around. Remember, butterflies are typically symmetrical for the most part. So you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. Sometimes it helps to draw that ahead of time if you're looking for them to be symmetrical. With that said, there are many butterflies that are not as symmetrical as some. You will always find variance, just like you do in people. right, so there are 2 simple butterflies for you to try out. Let me know in the comments how you did, and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again next month.